Good afternoon mga viewers, time check 5 PM in the afternoon. So magbibigay tayo ngayon ng update regarding sa safety. So may topic ako ngayon about fire prevention and protection. So introduction of fire prevention and protection. So may definition of terminologies, basic elements of fire chemistry, fire causes and classes of fire. So, extinguishing methods and materials, firefighting and equipment. So, emergency fire organization. So, fire prevention is not just a fireman job. So, hindi ito trabaho ng isang fireman. So, all of us have responsibility to learn and be educated. So fire is the third leading causes of accident or pagkamatay. So karamihan sa ating mga tao ay ini-ignore lang itong fire. So more than 100 workplace, so fire ay nangyayari. So may mga 115 workplace tayo na nangyayari ang sunog bawat araw. So ano ang fire? So great warm feeling towards the opposite sex. It is excitement. So number 2, the heat or burning that destroy things, lives or properties. So number 3, is a result from fast chemical reaction between an combustible substance and oxygen accompanied by the generation of heat. So ito ay tinatawag nating fire rapid excitation. So sa Espanyol, fuego. So sa Tagalog, tawag natin dito ay apoy. So sa Cebuano naman ay kalayo o kayo. Sa Ilonggo ay kalayo. Sa Pampanga naman ay tinatawag itong bahasa or api. So fire destroying properties. So ito yung tinatawag sa Espanyol ng burning. Sa Tagalog naman o Cebuano, Ilonggo ay sunog. Sa Pampanga naman ay silab. Yun ang tinatawag na silab. So causes of fire, mga pinanggalingan po ng fire. So like electrical. So number 2, mga hot work or welding and cutting. So paggamit ng mga bagay na may liyab, nagliliyab po. O stove, kalan, number 3. So number 4, yung smoke or smoking. So paninigarilyo. So number 4, poor housekeeping o masamang kaayusan. So hindi maayos yung pagkaligpit ng mga materyales, nalagyan ng natapunan ng upos ng sigarilyo na may apoy, maaaring lumiyab. Elements of fire triangle. So fuel, materials that burn, solid, liquid, gas. Basis for the class of fire. Oxygen, atmosphere is equals to 21% oxygen. So 78% of nitrogen. So source of air or oxidized. So ang heat needed to increase temperature determines ignitability, so lower or more. So chemical chain reaction. So fuel, any combustible materials such as solid, plastic, wax, grain, woods, paper, etc. So liquid, diesel, gasoline, kerosene, alcohol, paint, varnish, oil, at iba pa. So gases, yung mga natural gas, so propane, hydrogen, so acetylene, carbon monoxide, at marami pang iba. So take note, determine the class of fire. So ang heat naman, it is the energy necessary to increase the temperature of the fuel to a point where sufficient vapors are given off for ignition to occur. So like sun, lightning, friction, or super hot objects. So the flassiest point of materials of fuel varies. The lower, more ignitable or flammable or combustible it becomes. So 4 sources of heat energy. So number 1 ang heat energy. So number 2 ay chemical energy. So number 4 yung mechanical heat energy. So number 4 nuclear energy. So oxygen, the air we breathe, which is about 21% oxygen. Fire only needs an atmosphere with at least 60% oxygen. Oxygen at 19.5%, so warning level. So minimum air fuel mixture, so 15.1. So chemical reaction occur when the other 3 elements are present in the proper condition and properties. So vapors are gases which are distilled during burning process of material are carried into the flame. So may mga class A tayong classification ng fire, class B, C, D, E, and F. So ang class A, so ordinary combustibles, so like solids, normally organic nature. So example, yung mga papel, woods, basahan, so rubbish, tapos and natural fibers. So characterize deep seated. Class B, fire. So before air mixture over surface or flammable or combustible liquids. Examples, so gasoline, solvent, petrol, so hydraulic fluids, so mga pintura, thinner, and other flammable materials. So characterize surface fire. So class C, so energize electrical equipment. Example, appliances, so yung mga switches na ng electrical sa bahay, so panel, access yung mga power tools and boards. So characterized electrically energized. Class D fire. Class D combustible metals. Examples: magnesium, titanium, sodium, potassium, at iba pa. So characterize, need special extinguishing medium. So class K, fats and oils. Example, yung mga cooking oils and fats. So characterize, very high temperature that far exceed other flammables, making normal extinguishing. So way to extinguish fire. So cooking, cooling, so reducing the rate of energy input. So can cause most common of cheapest form of extinguishing medium or water. So base for A fires, class D fires use non-reactive heat absorbing medium. So smoothing, reducing oxygen supply. Use foam, carbon dioxide, ordinary dry chemicals. So base for class B and K fires works for class C fires. Starvation, reducing the fuel supply, closing to of bulb supply, removal of combustible materials, etc. So base for class B, C, and K fires works for class E and D fires. The TV6 method of fire extinguishment illustrate. So separate starvation, so fuel removal. So cooling, heat, and removals. So three methods of fire extinguishing versus classes of fire summary. So ang cooling, so is class A, smothering class B, C, and K. So starvation class A, B, C, and K. So method of fire transfer, so conduction, convection, radiation, direct contact. So advertise muna tayo.
Oh,
Next, portable fire extinguisher. So appliance designed to be carried and operated by hand. They contain an extinguishing medium which can be expelled by action of internal pressure and directed onto a fire. So yun ang ginagamit natin na sa mga sasakyan, sa mga offices. Yun po ang mga portable fire extinguisher. So magbibigay po ako ng other video para panoorin po ninyo for complete my presentation and para malaman nyo ang lahat na pwedeng gawin at pwedeng gamitin sa iba't ibang klase ng fire. So panoorin po natin ito.
Chances are you will go through your entire working career and never have to use a fire extinguisher. Chances are you will never have to use one while on the road, but there should be one in your vehicle. Have you inspected it lately? Close your eyes for a second. Can you point to the nearest fire extinguisher? Where is the second nearest one? No matter where you happen to be, you should always know the location of the nearest extinguisher. Go take a look at it. Has it been inspected? Fire extinguishers should be inspected regularly and at least once a month. Even if your company inspects them, you should look them over to make sure they meet 3 requirements. 1. Is the extinguisher charged? The pressure should always be at the recommended level. On extinguishers equipped with a gauge, the needle should be in the green zone, not too high and not too low. 2. Are all extinguishers mounted correctly? The top of an extinguisher should never be mounted higher than 60 inches above the floor surface, and the bottom of an extinguisher should never be closer than 4 inches above the floor. They should never be used as door props or paperweights. They are not coat hangers or tool hooks. 3. Are they unobstructed and easily accessed? Never place anything in front of a fire extinguisher. In the event of an emergency, we can't waste time trying to find the extinguisher that's hidden by a box or impossible to reach because it's behind a piece of equipment. Most fire standards recommend that a clear and unobstructed path to the extinguisher be maintained at all times, with the access being at least 2 to 3 feet wide. They cannot be hidden behind doors, cabinets, or anything else. There are 2 important things to remember if you ever need to use an extinguisher. First, make sure that you never place yourself in a position where the fire is between you and a safe exit. Keep the fire in front of you and the safe exit at your back. And second, remember the PASS system. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. When you need to use the extinguisher, first pull the safety pin from the handle. Then, aim the extinguisher nozzle at the base of the fire. This is the spot where the flames are touching the fuel source. Next, squeeze the handle to activate the extinguisher. And finally, sweep the spray back and forth across the target. Continue until the fire is out. If you are unsure that you can put the fire out, evacuate.
Okay, thank you for watching. So salamat sa panonood at paki-like and share, subscribe sa aking channel para sa mga karagdagang updates. So maraming salamat po at magandang gabi.